Hi, it's Ariel with some friendly help for you with your 2627 FASFA. Starting with the 2627 FAFSA application, there are going to be some changes. Whether you're a new applicant or renewing that FAFSA, these changes are going to affect how you prepare and submit that form. First off, creating your FSA ID, the login that's used for FAFSA, is now much quicker. In previous years, you would actually have to wait a couple of days after setting up your FSA ID, but now you can literally apply for FAFSA on the same day. This delay actually happened because the ID system needed to verify your identity. But for this cycle, if you have a social security number, you can create your FSA ID and complete FAFSA on the same day. The system will also perform a real-time match of your identity information, speeding things up and reducing that wait time. This change applies to both students and contributors like parents or guardians who need to access or submit information. Speaking of contributors, inviting a parent or guardian to provide that financial information is actually easy. So before, you had to enter detailed information like their full name, social security number, date of birth to send an invitation. For the upcoming FAFSA, you only need to send your contributor's email address for them to get an invite. Once they receive that information, then they get a secure code linking them to your FAFSA, which makes everything less cumbersome and more straightforward. Another big update is about the types of assets that have to be reported. So in the past, FAFSA versions, many kinds of assets had to be reported, including businesses and farm assets, which could get a little complicated for families. For FAFSA this year, small family-owned businesses that have less than 100 full-time employees will no longer be counted as assets. Farms where the family lives or commercial fishing businesses, those are also excluded. And this change can actually reduce the amount of reported assets for families, potentially increasing eligibility for aid. Now, there have been changes made to the Pell Grant. So Pell Grants are federal funds awarded to undergraduates with exceptional financial need. For this FAFSA cycle, students who already have a full ride scholarship, that's grants or scholarships covering the entire cost of attendance, you're not going to qualify for Pell Grants anymore. And if your family's student aid index, SAI, is equal to or greater than twice the maximum Pell Grant, the student is ineligible for that grant. So this means that families with higher financial capacity won't receive a Pell Aid, making the award more targeted to those with the greatest need. Another important detail is that income earned from foreign sources have to be reported in your AGI or your tax information when filling out the FAFSA. Previously, foreign income didn't have to be requested or reported, but now it does. There are also some technical updates to the FAFSA itself. The number of questions that students need to answer will be more dynamic, meaning fewer questions for some families depending upon their answers. The user interface also has been improved with the new partner portal that enhances how contributors and schools interact with the FAFSA system. This should make the overall experience much smoother for everybody. Now let's talk about timeline and what you can do right now to get ready. FAFSA is currently in a beta test phase.